What up, guys? We are back. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, kid. What's up, Brian? Are you sober? You okay, buddy? Pal? Cowboy? Yeah. I'm great. I just smoked copious amounts of marinara. I'm chill. Actually, too chill. Being sober is a requirement. No, actually, being sober does sound terrible. It's not like, look, I'm not saying you have to drink every day. I'm not saying you have to do drugs to have fun. But if you're sober your entire life, that just sounds really bad. It sounds unfun. What if this is all it is? Like, this is life. Like, this is your only life. This is your last life. And you're like, you know what? I was sober the whole time. I'd be pissed. It'd be like going your whole life without experiencing, like, double fudge pudding fucking cake or whatever. Like, just the most, like, you're on an island, you've had the meats, you had everything, but like you went your whole entire life without having a Twinkie. Sounds pretty terrible. Okay, I'll go drink something. I get the hint. Average alcoholic excuse. Oh yeah, guys, get it, we get it. I'm gonna drink. I don't drink, actually. Now that I'm smoking more weed, I'm drinking less. It's kind of nice. Nice. Okay. He has a real dick for that one. Drink and then live stream you coding. That's what you should be. You should do daily live streams of you drinking and coding. That would be, I'd watch that. I'll watch that while I'm playing this, while watching that. Like, I'll play this live stream and then I'll watch you live stream of you coding while you're drunk. That'd be a banger. Any damage? Decline. Sober your whole time alive, but you have the hottest wife in the world. No. I'm like thinking about it, like, I mean, sexy is subjective. Guess I'm playing that. Do you have death touch? Ooh. It's not gonna do anything. I don't know. Sexiness just seems... What did he do? Oh, he did that. He did the thing. What did he banish? Oh, wait. Value 3 or less. Okay. Oh, okay. No blocks. This guy's got a toxic too, though. That's pretty fucking good. I gotta end this man quick. So a few days ago, I was looking into Hyperland code, man. I should have worn a fucking protection mask or something. This is dog shit. Cancerous code. What makes it cancerous? What's Hyperland even written in? My Twisted Tea versus your Magic the Gathering deck. Who would win? Probably Twisted Tea. God damn, bro. You've been stacking these. I don't get the hype around Hyperland, to be completely honest. Pun intended. Give me another land and this guy's car will die. Give me one more land. Give me one more land. Give me one more land. I can't remember the last they fucking spawn a shell in C++ file. First off, Twisted Tea, that's how you know you're old, is you bring up Twisted Tea. Only boomers and alcoholics drink Twisted Tea. And they spawn a shell in C++. I am not aware of why that's a big deal. Oh, wait. I'm good. Actually, for after some reading, I looked into the bugs Gen 2 on the Hyperland package. Oh my god. What a bitch. Fuck Hyperland, all my homies hate Hyperland. On the Hyperland, on the Hyperland package, and there was a guy complaining about Hyperland shit security practices, and I decided to look a bit more around, and he was fucking right. Wait, could I have ended that? No. All my homies hate Hyperland. Also, I can't even run Hyperland, since if I run it with Hyperland with SE Linux. I hate the taste of the Twisted Tea, but I'm drinking it. Fair. No blocks for this one. Oh, 5. Okay, 6. Oh, damn. Oh, nice. I think that's double. Or 7. Okay. Damn. I should pay it. Okay, end of story. Don't run Hyperland. Don't touch it. But like, I don't understand what the issues are. And I win. And my thing is, I would have to like, so I'm growing closer to the void, but I will still keep running Gen 2. Interesting. Alpine Linux, everyone Alpine in the chat, please. Where's all my Alpine lovers? It has the word pine in it. Interesting. Now, Alpine is so base though, for real. I ran Alpine with a desktop environment, and someone was like, arguing with me that's not the point of Alpine, and I'm like, says who? They do. I'm actually, so this Sunday I am gonna continue to do Rust news content on live Sunday, but I'm actually gonna look into writing SC Linux policies. I want to, like, in a virtual machine obviously, but it'd be kind of cool to just do it from, like, I think I was reading somewhere in Red Hat how to write like good SC Linux policies. So I'm gonna do that just as like an experiment, I guess. Maybe in Alpine I'll do it, or in Gen 2, or I'll build Gen 2. I'll do like a Gen 2 install in a virtual machine if I can, if that is allowed. If not, I'll just run Alpine and write it and test it. Maybe for fun. I see the projects take quite a lot of time. I'd recommend App Armor if you're just starting out. Oh no, this is just for fun. I just want to like read on it, I guess, more. I mean, it is chapter 8. Or I could do app art. I could look into like maybe like something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but it just seems cool. It's in chapter 8 of Red Hat documentation, custom SE Linux policies. Using SE Linux, maybe I'll just read through that whole. I'll maybe like do the read the whole like section on SE Linux from Red Hat's documentation. That'll be kind of fun. And I'll install like Gen 2. I'll either that, or if the genius of Hyperland spawn a shell in a C++ file, call a cat to read a file. Huh. So it spawns a shell into a C++ file, and then it uses cat to read a file. No. Red Hat Linux is very interesting. I actually ran, because if you just say you're a developer, they'll give you a copy of Red Hat. I lied. Ansible is so cool. So I don't know, this is like 88's moment. When I was starting out, I was like, when I started out self-hosting, I was very lazy. Like extremely, well, that's not bad security practice, but that's dog shit code. Yeah. But otherwise, they have a homebrewed malloc implementation that is garbage. Oh, okay. Interesting. I could probably maybe understand that I could understand that if somebody really understands like software, they could, there's probably insecurities tons of places. And you gotta understand, you gotta kind of like figure out what's the trade-off. One of the problems is that there's some problems related to the portals, which I think they fixed.
I will not. You cannot.
Hyperlane could be insecure. I just think people. I mean, god damn it.
You waste your
This motherfucker.
The wise heed my advice.
They use extended get since it's bad programming practice. Interesting. Yeah, there's slop code, like very sloppy code. Like, hey, this, you know, this shouldn't exist. God damn, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking. All right, I already lost this one. Well, it's not bad programming practice, but they don't sanitize it. Oh yeah, not to mention they don't sanitize any of their code. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's sloppy code. I forget. I listen to like a decent amount of like coders like podcast, and they talk about that. I mean, tons of podcasts always talk about like, and just coders in general, that like they're, and if even if you just go on fucking Stack Overflow or like any overflow or like any forum with coders, they're like, dude, there's like so much slop in the industry because it's such a low bar. It is somewhat of a low bar. No extra them. Use river, sway, or whatever your esoteric brain is like being normal. General poor practice. Xorg is not me approved. Yeah. I try to use Wayland it when it's available. I forget the point of Wayland's like security in a sense, but I haven't. The only thing that at time I touch X11 is through cubes, but cubes, there is people that are actively working on, I think, or are contemplating getting a form of Wayland ported. It really just needs to be ported over. I was talking to someone in my Discord server about it. It was very knowledgeable. It was very cool. They pointed me into some directions about why Wayland isn't ported over yet. It's actually kind of cool. I'll pull it up too. Wayland is just overall takes a bunch of wins compared to X11. Yeah. From my understanding, it is a W. It's also developers apparently hate working with X11. Like they hate it, and this is why Wayland was carefully like thought out. Ooh, by the way, Russ mentioned so sudo rs, which is the Rust version of sudo, might be the default option in an upcoming Ubuntu release that I accidentally stumbled upon. It was very interesting. Leader nerd. Which would be cool. I'm looking at the I kind of want to switch to sudo rs, which is the Rust implementation of it's supposed to increase somewhat of the security. Now, if do as could be rewritten in Rust, do Rust. I saw in the Arch Wiki. I already know there was a rewrite of sudo in Rust. Fuck you. I didn't. Oh, he actually did. Damn, didn't think that was gonna happen. Guess he didn't want the damage. Utils sudo rust. Ubuntu is going full Rust mode for real, which is awesome. I think it's gonna be the default option in 25, Ubuntu 25, whatever it is. Very cool. Damn, should have done it the other way. This is like the only time I'm like Ubuntu based. You should try run 0. Yeah, I'm looking at the pros and cons of both. But I want to replace yeah, it doesn't use a suited binary, and that's like the advantages. Hater nerd. Oh, damn. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter. And I'm trying to replace as many, tools that I use consistently with Rust, which would be kind of cool. Like Allocates. I kind of like I like Allocates for my terminal. What else do I use? Is there an HTOP in Rust? Rust top? It'd be kind of funny. Damn, this guy's being a real 3, 4, 5. So this. And enough. Yeah, death touch. He does have death touch. Fucking lame. Gotta take this motherfucker out then. Always think about these fucking people. 1 goblin, so 2. Even I was looking at some like other stuff, like Zed is pretty cool. The Rust Zed editor, the Rust terminal editor, it's pretty nice. I kind of like it. Damn, what'd he do? What'd he do though? Oh shit. What'd it do though? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. Whoa, blocks. I'll take damage. Man, I really need that other guy. Damn. Oh, it's got trample. Ooh. 8. $15. Our brain should be memory safe. When will the human brain firmware be rewritten in Rust? That's true. That is a good question. We should rewrite our brains in Rust. It'd be very good idea. God damn, bro. Oh, it's Joker. And that's game. And the thing is, I do think that C should be taught to be like done correctly and made as safe as possible. I think there should be what's the word I'm looking for? I think it should be, if it's critical, like obviously the right tool for the right job, if it's very critical and it needs critical security, where memory leak issues and unsafe code can be avoided, I'm in favor of Rust being in the placement of it, like critical infrastructure, maybe stuff that is really needed. But on the other hand, I still think again we should raise the bar for coders. Like, I mean, there's literally coding boot camps. They're like, do this coding boot camp and get a job in, in 6 months or 6 weeks or whatever. And that is a problem because then it just brings slop into it to a certain degree. Like, I could never be a developer. I would never want to be a developer. I like learning in my spare time, but I would never want to be a fucking developer. Like, if full time. That sounds honestly really awful to me. I wonder if GNU IceCat is still maintained. I don't think so. It's the thing is, being a developer kind of sounds like it sounds fun until you realize, wow, I have a lot to maintain. Like, I have a lot I have to do, and it's a hard job. It's it's a hard thing to learn. I think people like really underestimate how hard it is to actually code good secure software consistently. And it's a cool trade to learn. Like, it's a very cool skill to learn. Go to Linux, yeah. Bro, you know this. Do you have like memory? Do you have memory leaks? I've been an advocate of get off Gerda. Bro, Gerda's fine. I already know. Everything you're about to tell me, I already know. Oh, you're joking. I was like, I thought I tell everyone I use Gerda. On my desktop, I do not care what I run because I don't keep critical information, and I also keep backups of all my data. I'm not retarded. I think people are like, they're like, what if you get malware, bro? What if you get malware? And you're afraid of memory unsafe links? Sorry. Yeah, I had memory leak. I'm written in C, unfortunately, and you are afraid of memory unsafe links. Sorry. I'm not afraid of unsafe memory languages. I think that people need to just write good code. I mean, the guy from curl literally said, like, they have a really big, like, I mean, most people have probably seen the video that are in here in general. They have such strict and concise like, what's the word? Curl is like Graphene OS on how they structure stuff, if that makes sense. Like, they take it serious. They have there needs to be balance, but they not only take it serious, they also have a structure. Like, they have a structure of how it needs to be done. They know where to compromise. They understand it. They have policies. Like, Graphene OS is efficient because they have policies, people follow it, and they hold themselves to a standard. A lot of people that, I mean, these smaller companies have a better standard and better policies and communication than some larger companies where it should be less of an excuse. Like, the argument is like, oh, it's so big that it's hard to structure all these people. Then I don't know what to tell you, champ. Like, have structure, have good policies, and have good structure. I think that is. Are you aware of any EAP sites that are like schizoid? What is it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 7. Wait. I2P still running? No, it's cool. Oh, I restarted it. Hmm. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, why are you asking me about schizoid sites? Eep sites are that are schizoid. There needs to be eep sites that are schizoid. But why are you asking me about schizoid sites? I don't know. I thought you knew. I thought you were schizoid. Oh. What the freak? There we go. I know the ClearNote and Tor ones. I have no idea about schizoid eep sites. Schizoid freenet sites when? Yeah, when will freenet get its time to shine? I2P plus mentioned. What the hell are you hosting on port 7687? I'll tell you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Schizoid sites. Oh, that this is I2P. Yeah. Torrent freak, translate, tube. I want to go to tube I2P, but like low key, because I'm live, like I don't want to see something super illegal and it be documented. 87 was a dumb year. DuckDuckGo has an eep site. Yeah, of course. There's tons of eep sites that exist, and you're like, what? 87 was a dumb year. Ryan, was that the year you were born? Ryan's also 40, so he just doesn't want to tell anyone. All right, another light another cig. I don't smoke cigs, man. Quick I2P. Let's see if they're open for business. This site is not available securely. Oh no. Oh, interesting. Is this Java? A comfy corner of the internet. Libre. Oh, interesting. LibReddit. LibReddit is the Reddit front end used to browse. Yo, I2P XMPP based. Proton Eep site when? Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Dude, okay, by the fucking way, have you ever tried to sign up for Proton via Tor? It's impossible. It's actually shit. I don't think Tuda has an onion address. I wish they did. And I get it. These services probably are afraid of spam. Like they're like, because they don't want to just a bunch of bots and like spam signing up. But don't offer me an onion site if I can't sign up via onion site. It just doesn't fucking make sense. It's actually kind of retarded. Woke Marxist Pope, who is a never Trump liberal. What the fuck? David, this is am I overacting? My boyfriend is mad at my memorial tattoo. The fuck? I2P is not slow for me. I lost my boyfriend unexpectedly. It was devastating. A huge part of my life is we were childhood best friend, dated for 3 years. After he passed, I got a meaningful time in his memory. Now I'm dating someone new recently. Things have been going over well. Wow. Onion News Network is the best. We should check that out. He basically implied that I should remove it or cover up. He tried to explain that this is grief and love aren't black and white, and that honoring the past does not feel second best. Am I overacting? But he just kept saying it's weird and made him feel second best. Am I overacting? Being hurt by his reaction? That's pretty fucked. Like, low key, I mean, if someone's partner died, yo, tell me again how we're designed to eat meat. Haven't really researched this topic, but as far as I know, humans don't typically kill animals with their teeth. I'm no biologist, though. What? I don't know if my partner's partner just died and they had a tattoo on it. I think that'd be fine. I don't know. Tell me your favorite movie, but play Walter White with mustache is so funny. God, this is too cringe. I can't. Let's do that. Where's the Onion? Onion News Network. Foreign policy, Hong Kong works. Where's that? You want to be my partner then? No. Postman's Tracker. No homo. No, it's not that. You can't even ride a bicycle without fighting, without falling. I could never date somebody that doesn't know how to ride a bicycle properly. If you've been hit by a car on your bicycle, Ryan, I don't know. Where's the Onion? Rolling Stones, though? That's crazy. I want to go on Ramble, but it seems like a site that would be illegal. Radio? One criticism of CubesOS I've seen is that CubesOS doesn't invest in the security of the opinions on this. They don't need to. They invest. At least I can ride a bicycle. I can ride a bicycle. They don't need to invest into the security of the VMs. They just need to invest into the infrastructure around it. You can't pedal one. You have an e-bike. You have to have an e-bike. I do have an e-bike, but I also have a normal bike, and you have to pedal. Actually, I don't have to pedal. I'm getting tilted. Don't insult my e-bike. That is my my favorite. But my opinion is that I don't think they have to invest in nearly the security of the VMs. They have to invest into the security of the infrastructure. And I think that the infrastructure of Cubes, but by the way, I've read how it works and how they handle everything in between, is probably the most the best part. I mean, they really separate everything, like to even transfer file. Like, I mean, I wonder if I think Cubes has an I2P site. I mean, Cake does. DuckDuckGo. I mean, we can just continue. Do 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 do. They should. So I think, I mean, that's my opinion and how I view it. I think the way they handle the policy of their their infrastructure is probably the most efficient. Oh no, not anonymous. Like their documentation explains a lot of the security What the hell? DGD had it. Yeah. I love I2P. It's actually not that slow. They're crawling from the ClearNet. Yeah, I know. I'm going into the ClearNet. This is not. I mean, this is like well known with I2P. Me visiting sites. This is how I set up my browser though. Your browser needs to be set up to accept ClearNet sites, anyways. You can make it where you can only visit I2P. I mean, they have like a really good section. This is one of the first sections I read. It's trusting your hardware, verifying the cube's ISO, choosing an install. They go over like you can do something called a read-only available optical disk. If you use read-only media, you don't have to worry about the ISO being maliciously altered after it's been written to the disk. Then you have the option of verifying signature on multiple machines. You know, fixed capacity. If the ISO is larger than your disk, it'll be inconvenient. Pass-through recording, burning is not supported by Zen. I mean, trusting your hardware, like, yo, base. Skulls would be cool, though. I always forget about this. They have a section introduction. For me, based on popularity, and I think them picking Fedora. I don't know why they picked Debian. I mean, from everything I've ever read, is Debian is not secure. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's really not good. Fedora was the best like thing they could have picked. Fedora is the best thing they could have picked in terms of like streamlined security. But it's, you know, it's all comes down to trust. From complete to non-existent, all windows are displayed. And I think once you go, if you actually, CTAP proxy does not fucking work, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I cannot get it to work. I need to like figure out. I think people have pointed out that this is like the worst documentation I've seen them do is CTAP proxy. Secure device handling through isolation of network cards and USB. Like they separate literally everything. This is actually something that they've pointed out. This is one inconvenience. Bluetooth headsets non-existent. Can't do it. Which one is Secure Blue with Cubes OS? Not possible because Secure Blue. I've already looked into this. Secure Blue uses Wayland. And by the way, Cubes OS using X11 doesn't really matter. It doesn't, but it does. It doesn't. I get what you're saying, but it does. It doesn't, but it does. It's. I've seen both sides of the arguments of why it doesn't matter, and I've seen why it does matter. Now, it would be cool. This is what it would be cool is if you could have, if you could have cubes, what's it called, Cubes Air or something, where they've thought about this, where they have a concept for Cubes OS to, getting it to work, via cloud. What do you mean you can't run Wayland inside of the VMs? No, there are people working on it. It just needs people. This is the implementation they would do. They would take a virtual machine that would be the Wayland. There's how do I explain this? There is some. They want somebody. They want Wayland to have its own virtual machine and be the precursor for it. I don't know how to describe it, but they want. It's hard to explain. It really is. Wayland Cubes OS as a separate. I need to find it. It's actually really cool. So they want. Is that the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my? That is the dumbest. What do you mean? VM stands for virtual machine. I know what it stands for. You can run Wayland or X or whatever the fuck you want. Not in Cube's OS. It's not really. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't work inside of Cube's OS. You have to do some. You have to do a lot. It's not native. No, that makes more sense. Otherwise, there would be they could have changed the templates. They would have changed it. Ongoing development is the latest discussion. CubeSOS primarily uses X11 for the display server protocol, but there enforces their efforts to integrate Wayland. There is a way you can do it. You can install KDE, but it's like it's all these extra steps. There was, although this is not a security issue, the guide to that security model there is. I'm wondering if I can find it. Xorg and DOM0 with cubes are isolated from each other. It's not really a security. Xorg is not considered obsolete. Guys, I have noticed a pattern. Cubes is not a real OS. If it is, show the compiler. All these security focused operating systems out of the box look so bland. Yeah, this has been known. I mean, Excel. They ship with bland ass wallpaper and shit, which is valid to blend other users in. Not DOM0 because no one knows that DOM0 exists. I feel the style is bland in a way, but it's also unique. I mean, but if some app is Wayland only, like Waydroid, it will never work cubes until it moves to Wayland, which in turn can support to X apps. I'm very like hip to like the fact that I do not like XFCE. Ryan, you should love this. It uses XFCE by default. The current desktop environment is XFCE. If you did not like this support, there is support for other DEs. Like I use KDE, which is extremely customizable, and I think it better integrates with Cube's way. You can install it with sudo dom0q update KDE settings. If you don't like KDE, you can try another D. It's easy to switch. I heard it's not. There's like it comes with its issues. So you can revert XVC at a time. Is it possible not to have a horizontal panel KDE? There's been a recent this was back in February. KDE changing the way you use cubes. Where is this? It's very cool. They will get Wayland. Yeah, it's not like it's you already trust something like 1,000 packets from Fedora in 7.0. The problem is you're addressing if any as if cubes when it is not DOM0. Minimizing DOM0. This is actually a good there's a lot of fucking bloat. Cubes issue. I hope so too. Wayland's great. Wayland verse X11. Let's see. Open source? Open sus? Only you can answer that, and your graphics hardware may influence decision ways. Oh. I wonder if You're trying to push in a general, everyone does a self-hosted. Oh, wait. Factually incorrect. The core Wayland protocol doesn't target kiosk style apps. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, there is no excuse for using Xorg nowadays. Probably not. Dude, I don't have a hard on for XFCE. I just like KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, or keep it super simple. I don't believe you. I believe you are an XFCE enjoyer, and you should be ashamed. Because it looks like shit. If you like KISS, try KISS Linux or KISS a Linux user. Wayland architecture. It's like my ADHD is kicking in, but so is the weed. So, like, I'm like, focus. The kernel gets an event, an input device, and sends it to X through. Okay, maybe a few reasons. So the kernel gets an event from the input device and sends it to X through the Eve dev input driver. But if you were relatively new hardware, you can use. Yeah, pretty much. My hardware is not even that new, and I can use Wayland fine. There was a lot worse. It was a lot worse. Kiss Linux is a good distro, though. Probably. But Ryan doesn't know how to kiss anyone. He doesn't kiss people. It was so good that the dev went farming and archived all his projects. That's funny. What was I saying? Damn it. Oh yeah, my hardware. My hardware is not even that new. The biggest problem with Wayland in the beginning is dual monitor. When I first started it, used it, when I first touched it, I was like absolute dog shit. But it's so much better now. And this was like years ago. The kernel gets an event from the input device and sends it. Me and the FBI guy have kissed. Kiss is community maintained now. What a real man went to go use a farm. The kernel gets an event from an input device and sends it to X through the indevent evdev input driver. The kernel does all the hard work here by dividing the device and translating the different device specs, device specific event protocols to the Linux evdev input. Event started. The X server determines which window the event affects and sends it to the client that have selected for the event in question now on the window. The X server doesn't actually know how to do this right, since the window location is screen is controlled by the compositor and may be transformed in a number of ways that the X server doesn't really understand. Scaled down, rotated, wobble, etc. The client looks at the event and then decides what to do. Often UIs will have changes in response to the event. Perhaps the checkbox was clicked if the port was entered, the button and must be highlighted. Thus, the client sends and renders the request back to the X server. Isn't that kind of crazy? We're really when we look at software, we're just doing something and it's being transformed. Like I'm sending a mouse click from my computer, from my wire to my computer, and my computer is like, hey, he just clicked the fucking mouse, and it's almost instant. Like, this is like instant. I literally, like, my computer knows within fractions of a second, and I'm just grabbing this and I'm moving it around, and my display is like, hey, this moves over here, this moves over here. Like, this is all a computer doing this. This is kind of fucking insane that it's doing this in real time. I think we really, because we use technology on a daily basis, we really underestimate, like, wow, this is really fucking cool. Like, me scrolling up and down, this is, like, the internet knows, like, I'm scrolling, and it's going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Very cool. As suggested above, there are a few problems with this approach. The X server doesn't have all the information to decide which window should receive the event. It can transform the screen coordinates to local coordinators, and even through X, Harden has handled the responsibility for the final planting of the screen. Okay, interesting. Wow. Hardware enabling for Wayland. Interesting. Wayland is designed with security in mind, aiming to replace X window system with more secure and simpler windowing system for Linux and other Unix operating systems. It isolates the input and the output of every window, achieving confidentiality, integrity, and availability for both, with the original X design lacked. However, Wayland's security model has been subjected to debate. One is concerned that it does not inherently prevent untrusted programs from accessing sensitive information or performing malicious actions such as keylogging. If those programs have the necessary permissions to modify system configurations or access user files, for instance, an unsandboxed application running as the user can still modify configurations like bash rc to capture passwords or execute malicious actions. To enhance security, Wayland offers and often relies on additional layers such as sandboxing technologies like Flatpak, SE Linux policies. These tools help restrict the capabilities of applications and protect sensitive data, but they add complexity and can sometimes interfere with functionality of applications. Wow, interesting. Very beautiful. I learned the Learning Channel. Wow. Wow, okay. Back to magic. Back to gooning. Hell no. Hell to the no, 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 no. No to the no, 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 no. Oh, wow. Okay. MR turn here. I'm getting a little nervous. He's got some scary looking. Play Pokemon? I can't remember the last time I played Pokemon. I don't even think Pokemon is on the list, man. When was the last time you played Pokemon? Is the real question. No! 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 Pokemon Blue. Played Pokemon 2 days ago. Pokemon Blue for the G8, GB, Game Boy. Nice. I haven't touched the Game Boy in a long time. What? What the fuck? What the freak? Return all cards with mana value 2 less from your graveyard? Some bullshit. Alright, I lost this one. Damn. That's a bitch move. Damn, I got fucked on that one. It's okay though. Oh, okay. Probably got another return all to the graveyard. I don't get it. What is this doing? Is this a glitch? Oh. That's weird. Hmm. It's kind of funny. DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is based, even though it's Bing. Wow. I can just get Some people like DuckDuckGo though. I like the Ecosia, the one that plants trees. It's like, hey, we're gonna plant trees. Oh man. Ooh. Whoa. Hmm. Mm. You got Patricia running in this chat? Never. I'm a good Samaritan. But I do remember back in the day, like when people were like, "I have your IP address," that would be like spooky. You're like, "No." Yes, hack Ryan, retard Jardine. Ryan, I'm gonna assume that everyone in this chat is you. Jesus fucking Christ! He only has. Oh. Damn. Damn. Yeah, this guy's deck is annoying. Alright. I'm just gonna say I lost. God damn, bro. Motherfucker was like only like 3 moves in. Playing red kind of toxic. No. Yeah. Kind of. It's kind of. Let's do a new deck. Blue? Blue green. Blue green deck. A green deck because I'm smoking mad weed. Time for me. Time me out for 24 hours. Only if you pay me $15 in Monero, I'll time you out. Oh no. March. Oh yeah. Card. $14, no less. Deal. But Monero only. Okay. Okay. Ooh, spider. Where's your Bitcoin address? Gay? No, Bitcoin is gay. Huh. Hey, you have a Trump coin too? No. That'd be terrible. I'm a Monero shill. Bitcoin Lightning, about as far as I'll go. Because it's technically more private and it's faster. I think Monero has the most reasonable functionality. Go to bed, sweetheart. Hell no. We staying up in this bitch. Alright, this shit has manifest dread. Okay. No sleepy time over here. Ooh. Hmm. Lightning coins? What the fuck, you boomer? No, Bitcoin Lightning, not Litecoin. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see if this works, baby. Pee pee poo poo. Alright. Not what I expected. Oopsies. Well, I guess I got 3 green. I got 3 green, so that kind of helps. Look for a gray. Nope, don't need to. Green. Green in my hands, green in my hands. Ooh, I think there was a native. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but there's gonna be a native way to I2P and Monero nodes, which would be kind of sick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Motherfucker got death touch, life link. Yeah, fuck that. Big smart move right there. Never mind. It's a good fucking card. Ooh. 6. Damn it. Need. Motherfucker be getting these. What? Alright. God damn it. Fucking bitch with that fucking deck. Motherfucker getting land. Only because I lost. Sad time. Okay. Alright, there we go. Much more solid. 2, perforate, yeah, okay, paste moves. The big deck right there. There we go. Is Blood gonna block? Oh, he is. Probably gonna give him like a +1 or some shit. Yeah. Blood be hurting. So let's see. Okay. Now, if I can make the right moves, I'm good. I have a decent hand. Hell yeah. Big damage to start off, and then I can just grow him. Got 1. Got 2. Damn. We're gonna destroy you. No defense. Damn. Big smart moves. Just be quick and efficient. Okay. Thanks. But I can play him. Yeah, I'll play him instead. Yeah, I still got room for 1. 3. 7. Next round, if you ain't got something, I'm good. It's a W then in the chat. Oh. Well, okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's over. Three. Hell yeah. It is Jover for him. No one can handle. No one can handle me. I am the best. I am the best Magic the Gathering player. In existence. Alright, based. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Do 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 do. Nice. These people, bro. Worth it. Fuck him. And I got something in return. Fuck these dinosaur people. All my homies hate the dinosaur gang. Dinosaur gang. Okay. If I can get over this. Maybe they're thinking. It will not save you, sir. You will lose. Okay. Views banking his entire fucking shit on that. Pretty sad. Yeah, good game. If he was banking his entire deck off that fucking dinosaur like a retard, then much deserved. I hate that card too. It's pretty heavy drop. It's pretty heavy damage for the drop. Actually, stretch time. I'm gonna hop, skip, jump, and stretch for like two minutes. Ugh. Oh yeah. Swag. Fuck. I think I forgot my bread. Oh man. Peanut butter and jelly sounds so good right now. Very chill. Ooh. I have something for a PB&J. Ah, man, that sounds good. I love peanut butter and jellies. I think they're like one of the most simplest, most beautiful inventions. It's just simple. It's just bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Pretty awesome. Fuck. It's mystical. Damn it. Do. I need one more green. I need one more green. Do. No, not you. Ooh. The battle. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I guess, I mean, rather take out, go down swinging. It's mystical, mystical.
We can save everything. This is our
Okay,
quest to
interesting.
win.
One more land, and then we're good. Death touch. No. Protect the queen.
Back, fiend.
Not this card. Damn.
We fight together. The sun always rises again.
Hell yeah. Damn, bro.
The bonds I build are unbreakable. Rise and strike true!
Damn.
Do not give up hope, friend.
I just need one more land. Damn it, not this card. Nice. He lost. Beautiful. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. That's what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna make a PB&J. A big one. I think Elvis Presley used to get like, I think it was like half a thing of peanut butter, half a thing of jelly, and like half a pound of bacon or something, like every day or all the time. He flew to it. Like he flew to the state that made it, and because it was like his favorite sandwich. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. That's fuck you money. You're like, you about to fly for a sandwich? That's when sometimes when I'm like, have we gone too far? Is that kind of wealth kind of crazy? Okay. Bitch. What a bitch for that one. Oh. I have nothing to stop that. Artifact. Artifact. Destroy target. Man, what a bitch, bro. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Oh, fuck, man. It's gonna be annoying. Okay, I think I've fucked these two. Oh man. Okay. All right, bro one. We get it. Damn. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This feels like a good idea. This feels like we'll be good. Vampire time. All right. Okay. Kind of a dick move. Damn, that would have been stupid. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. It's over for him. Yo, I wonder if double strike would be. If I had a second one. Alright, bro. We get it, Magic. You're rigged. Come on, dog. That is some horse shit right there. Alright, yeah. I know I lost this one. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. You're telling me this this fucking retard pulls this card? When that's the only card that would be good against it? Yeah. I guess Magic the Gathering's wearing a lot of hats today. Because they're capping. Alright, I'll do one more. But hold on. No. Damn, I really wanted that peanut butter and jelly. Genuine life, whatever. Interesting. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no on this one. This card is absolute ass. Damn it. I thought it would have cycled. That would have been crazy cool if they like infinite cycled. Fucking bitch. Oh man. Oh my god. Alright, we get it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. I'm gonna need to make a peanut butter and jelly. Wow, that it's like, oh, the perfect fucking card each time that just they happen to have. Out of coincidence, of course, no malice. Just gonna leave it on this. I'm gonna grab my bread. Here, will I get a copyright strike? Longest video on YouTube. Is that true? Can you make that claim? Here, look at the Matrix. While I make my PB&J. Okay. All right. No, fuck. Damn it. Gotta get rid of that bitch. No. Shit. Well, ending on an L, guys. I will see you in the next one.